Alright, our both starting fives are already introduced, and our referees will be Michael Carotera, our crew chief. Umpire 1 is going to be Jong Manay Jr., and umpire 2 is Bert Sesuka. The technical head for tonight is Hani Santos. Commissioner, of course, is Noli Ayo. Noli Ayo will be here by June to supersede the playoffs. Our main game is underway. We have Garcia, Yankiling, Pelare, Richard Villanueva, and the big guy Benasa are the starters for PNP Peacekeepers. Actually, I've just spoken to the coach. Yes, by the time the UNTV Cup season will start on October, it will be known as the Peacekeepers, not anymore responders. For OP of Bagong Pilipinas, the Vegas scored a fast break together with Kasim Mirza, who is the #1 scorer and rebounder for the team. You also have Cartel, and we will check the other two players that I haven't mentioned. Espinosa is one of them, who just almost get the rebound, but his teammate does. And the other five on the floor, okay, we'll check that. Ayun, yung kumuha ng offensive rebound, hindi niya nakuha yung rebound. Young Kidding with a bounce pass. Garcia was rejected by the Vega. Good defensive stance. Espinosa lays it in. Ayun, si Dakig yata yun, yung isang starters ng OP. Muli, nagmumula dito sa Pasig City. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Ryan Paro, doing the commentary for KOTC Sports, continuing coverage of your Season 3 of Magkabansa Basketball League. Young Kidding scores from the baseline. With the team, Kapit BC, katid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power. The Vega with a power play inside. Of course, pasalamatan din natin ang other sponsors of this MBL League. First Philec, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Oboitis Power, Lanco Corporation, Quezon Power Philippines, and Smart Communications. Of course, ating official ball ay Wilson. Official venue natin ay Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. 6-4 ang ating tala. Nabitawan ni Espinosa. Good strip job, and here comes a fast break. Almost broke it up. Up fake. He puts it up, and there's a foul. Alright, it will be a foul. Jersey number 37 of OP. Ramos yata yung nagkamali. Kapos ang unang tira ni Pelare. For PNP responders, they are one-time UNTV Cup champions. Pero wala na dun yung mga top guns na katulad ni Olan Omiping. Hindi din nagsuit up din on this league si Anton Tolentino. They are missing those two key men as far as the PSP is concerned. This is a virtually new lineup. Ang natira lang ng chance si Young Kidding for the executives, and of course si Richard Villanueva, one of the premier players. Inside pass, Espinosa, power play. Good assist by Kasim Mirza. Of course, si Mirza is also a former pro at nag-participate din yan sa OP the last 2 seasons. Richard almost traveled. Richard Villanueva is a very feisty scorer. Young Kidding with an up fake. Young Kidding hang time move. Nice drop up. You can see at his age of 50 plus, Young Kidding still has some hops. That's a difficult pass off the drive. Shown by Young Kidding is tremendous physical discipline. Shaka 10. The score is 7-8. Very close first quarter, and we have the first foul for PNP against Richard Villanueva. Cartel receives a pass from the inbound. Picked by Espinosa. Cartel drives. Kazim, step back, 3 feet goes. It doesn't. Nakakuha pa rin ng open rebound. Drive ni Cartel sa baseline. Reverse. Yes. 10-7 ang ating tala. Lamang po ang OP ng 3. We're approaching the 6-minute mark dito sa MBL doubleheader main game dito sa Meralco Gym. Pelare, hindi makasalaksak. Up fake there by Richard Villanueva. Tres kung pumasok, ayaw. Yang Kining cleans it up in the air. Tremendous leaping ability and versatility. 9-10 OP. The lob to Vega. Alley-oop play to perfection. His superior height and superior court awareness for the Vega pays off handsomely. 12-9. Office of the President. Pelare. Binubulabog ni Cartel. Binigay kay Yang Kining top of the KO area. Shot clock at 9 seconds. Yang Kining tumira 3. Hindi pumasok. He gets the offensive rebound. Nilabas kay Richard. Richard will tend to shoot. They're not gonna force the issue. Richard takes matters into his own hands. No, pinasa niya kay Garcia from the corner. Such a very wily player itong si Richard Villanueva. He always creates situations to the open teammates in every conceivable angle. 12-11 is the tally. Mirza from the right wing. Here's the inside pass to Vega. Napapailing si Mirza. Dapat pinasok ko yun ng mas maaga. Pero anyway, he get the shot off and they get the assist. 14-11. Up fake by Garcia. 2 inches taller itong si Mirza. Behasa ang kanyang biasan drive to the basket. Foul on Espinosa. Signal by Birds Isuga. You can also catch the replays and highlights of the Makabansa Basketball League at our Facebook page of KOTC Leagues and also at pusup.com. Your game, your community. Games will resume on Thursday. Will be the last game of elimination. Ang isa sa mga teams na maglalaban na yung DILG tsaka yung DENR. At PNP will play again on Thursday for the last game. Mirza, bounce pass. Here's a 3-ball left wing. In and out. Richard brings it up for the Peacekeepers. Richard, stutter step. Pelare, top of the keyhole area. Pick provided by Bahasa. Goes right, moves on the screen. Yang Kiling open from 15. He fails. It's a foul on Pelare to swipe that ball away. And 50 remaining. May mga bagong pasok dito ang OP, of course. Si Enteng Dalaten is a bench but also a very effective player. He scored 69 points, career high sa UNTB Cup. Enteng, kick out pass, Cartel, corner 3 if it goes. Yes! And credit that assist from Dalaten. 17-12 OP, 5-point lead, 3:27 to play. Garcia sizing up against Mirza. There's a little pick, but the pick will not utilize. He wants to go one-on-one. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Behasa. Behasa, a foul given up by Vega before the shot. Alright, Covarrubias will check in. Upo muna si Ramos. So 2 shots will be awarded for Bahasa. Score now is 17-13. Bahasa missed the first of 2 free throws. Yes, one more. Look at this. Nagkakatingitian itong si Garcia de Vega. Magkakumpare yan eh. Alright, Guerrero checks in. May konting clarification itong OP coach regarding sa huling drive. He's want to go have a foul pero hindi naman tinawagan. Here's De Vega. Ooh, he wants to slam it but instead it's an N1 play. Yang Kiling was called for the foul. All right. PNP Peacekeepers call a timeout because OP is starting to rampaging. Alright, we're back in harness. We're about to have this a bonus free throw for the Vega, 3-point play opportunity. And the Vega misses. 19-14 is the count. It's a 5-point lead by OP. Is Richard Villanueva. Alejandro Yanquiling, left wing. Binabantayan siya ni Mirza. Low post play by Garcia. Banging bodies. Shot 10 from 10 feet. The other Villanueva scored from 10. 19-16. The 3-point edge for OP. Kasi Mirza, pick provided. He will not utilize. There's a double team. Kick out pass. Masyado malayo. Muntik na matamaan yung nasa front row doon. Upo muna si De Vega. Upo muna si Cartel. So mayroon dalawang bagong pasok na personnel sa OP. Isa na dyan si San Luis. Inside pass Garcia. Brilliant assist by Alejandro Yanquiling. 19-18, 1-point edge for OP. So yung isa pa isang kapapasok lang itong si Ong. Ong, there's a switch. Balik kay Ong, top of the key. Ong drives. Ong, double team. There's gonna be a foul. That is an act of shooting. It will be Garcia. Alright, first personal ni Garcia. Alright, Ong will shoot 2 free throws right now. So na-explain nga ni Bert Chisuga sa coaching staff ng PNP na nag-gather ng step. At nung na-foul siya, it will be on act of shooting. Split free throws there for Ong. 20-18 ang ating talaan. Lamang po ang OP ng 2 puntos. Under 2 minutes to play, 1 minute and 45. You can see the game clock at the lower right-hand side of your screen. Guerrero. Little bump. Puts it up from 10. He got it. Nakaagaw dito si Guerrero, and Guerrero says goodbye. So 4 unanswered points for PNP Peacekeepers, and Office of the President sues for time. Back in harness earlier, I saw some of the huddle by playing coach Garcia. So far, PNP Peacekeepers suited up 9 men, whereas the OP team have 12. 2-point edge for PNP. Shot clock at 14. Spread out offense for the red shirts. Mirza momentarily open, decides to pass to Enteng. Enteng, 3-pointer, malakas. Richard with a heave. Guerrero will finish. Ayan, binabati natin. Congrats kay Coach Jeff Kiambao, si Eugene Tan. Kita-kita tayo sa Sabado sa AP Wellness Center. I'll be one of the commentators dyan sa isang liga, Velvet League. Siyempre, binabati ko rin si Kiko Malikdem at si Boss Benny Benitez ng Prime Edge ng Pinoy Liga. Currently having the game there in Enderan. Siyempre, binabati ko rin yung venue announcers sa Phil Oil, sa Playtime Phil Oil Center, Roby Sacote, and the rest of the gang there. Si Jay Larcus doing the commentaries of Playtime Phil Oil 18th ECJ Preseason Cup. San Luis, 2 free throws, penalty na po ang PNP. Last foul against Guerrero is first personal. Mintis yung unang free throw ni San Luis. Medyo dikit ang ating laban. It's just a 4-point edge for PNP. San Luis can make it 3. He does. 24-21, 44 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. Bola na po ng PNP Peacekeepers. Here's Richard Villanueva. Medyo silensyo ngayon si Richard. Hindi masyado nag-iingay. Guerrero on the outside. Pop sound to Yang Kiling. Shot clock at 8. Guerrero makes his move against San Luis. There's a double team. Nakagawa ng tuluyan ni Dalaten. Hindi masyado. Whoa! Gusto pang tumalon sa stance. Tutuwa ako kay Eden Dalate, pati yung anak niya na teenager na talagang involved sa basketball. Actually, naglalaro yung anak niya sa iba't ibang mga youth leagues, no? Shot clock at 4. Enough time to put up an attempt. Garcia launches and connects at the buzzer. Akala nila game na yon, hindi pa. We still have 19 seconds. Just as the shot clock expired, buzzer beater there by Garcia. 26-21, 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. There's a miss there. Guerrero pitch. Here's Richard. Richard catch. Richard lets a fly from three-pointer. Yes! That's how you end first quarter. PNP just a shade under the 30-point mark. OP with 21. Stay tuned for the second quarter of MBL. Sa pagpapatuloy po ng Makabansa Basketball League, lamang po ang PNP Peacekeepers ng 8, 29-21. Of course, hatid sa inyo ng San Miguel Global Power at ng Metro Pacific Investment Corporation. At ganyan din sa mga sponsors na First Philec, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Ladco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation, at ang Smart Communications. Nagmumula po dito sa Meralco Gym sa Pasig. Ako po si Ryan Paro doing the commentary of this main game. Let's check the 5 on the floor. Sa OP, we have Ramos, Ong, Mirza, who missed a 3-point shot, San Luis, and Dalaten. Para naman sa PNP, we have Abaya, the 2 Villanuevas, isa Villanueva. We also have Garcia, nice up fake. We have also Guerrero, and complete the cast is Estrada. Ong was fouled. That's a foul against Abaya. Hacking foul. Alright, Abala will check in. At upo muna si Ian San Luis. Ong will shoot 2 free throws right now para sa Office of the President. Mamayang first half, ihihimayin ko po ang ating mga halftime stats at we will use the FIBA Live Stats app to track this game moving forward. Dahil magandang laban ito. Pwestuhan to sa posisyon. Kung manalo po dito ang OP, ay sila ay magiging number 1 sa kanilang bracket. Ang PNP, kung matalo no matter what, they are automatically in the quarterfinals, just having the 4 wins that they got. So, both these teams are already quarterfinalists. So, naghahanda sila pagdating ng playoffs sa Hunyo. So, bibigyan namin kayo na ngayon ng konting background. So, after the Thursday's game, next week, magkakaroon po tayo ng play-in tournament. 2 play-in tournaments. That's May 26 and May 28. So kung sino man yung magiging rank number 7 overall, number 8, number 9, number 10 will play in tournaments. 7 and 8 will battle for the number 7 spot. 9 and 10 will battle for the second playing tournament. The loser of the 7 and 8 will play with the winner of number 9 and number 10 for the second playing tournament. Isang game lang yon. And whoever wins will be the number 8 spot. Of course, in the quarterfinals, it will be 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. They're going to use classification points for that. And after the quarterfinals pairing, it will be a knockout quarterfinals. After that, magkakaroon po tayo ng knockout semifinals. Semifinals, the finalists will have a best of 3 affair. Of course, the first game na yon will have a 1-game battle for third. So the finals will be slated on June 14, June 18 game 2, and if necessary, June 21. Diyan po magtatapos ang ating makabansa basketball league. By game 2, we will have our venue announcer will announce our individual awards. Ayan, abangan niyo po yan dito sa Meralco Gym. So tuloy-tuloy na po tayo hanggang sa Hunyo. Estrada at Lopez. Estrada, grab by Abala, double team. Garcia with 9 to shoot. Garcia on the left wing. Shot clock now at 4 seconds. Garcia needs to put it up a shot. Instead, the big Villanueva fires and won't connect. Easy rebound by Abala, but it was stripped away by Guerrero. Good steal. Guerrero takes his strong to the hole. No. He gets right back. But it was grabbed by Enteng. He will weave his magic. What a pass by Dalate. 29-26. Nag-okay ka. Ferry ko na naman. Si Enteng Dalate. Abaya. Yes. It's a 17-footer that he made. 5-point edge for the Peacekeepers of PNP. 31-26. 7-11 remaining the second quarter. Cartel will check in on the next 10-ball situation para sa OP. Dalatin to Ong. Swing it around on the left wing. Here's Ramos. Thought about the 3. The shot clock now is at 4. Ong fires. In and out. Rebound ni Abaya. Tumatakbo si Abaya. Tuloy-tuloy. The pass to Estrada. Nabulawag na bitawan. Nilabas muna ang bola. Kick out pass. Here's Garcia. Now to the big Villanueva. Up fake. He travels. Papasok si Cartel. Upo muna si Ong. We have Aranzazo also checking in. Upo muna si Enteng Dalaten. Pelare, babalik sa laro. Upo muna si Big Villanueva. 31-26 lamang po ang PNP ng 5. Cartel, binigay. Aranzazo, shovel pass to Abala. Abala, trap. Aranzazo, open 3. Short. High the rebound is Guerrero, and there is a push by Ramos. Unang foul. Is it Ramos or is it Abala? Dali signal ni Bertie Suga 27 Pero kung si Ramos okay lang. It's all just the first foul man. The lead is 5 for PNP. Yan, binubulabog ni Abala si Garcia. But Garcia takes it strong using his left hand. Nice escape act. At medyo frustrated si Misa. Asa ng depensa? Asa ng close out? Balik sa 7 ang abante ng PNP. Cartel wide open 3. Knocks it in. 33-29. Balik sa 4 ang abante. Low post play. Banging bodies. Look at this. Abala stripped that ball away from Beasa. Mirza brings it up para sa OP. Mirza take it strong. No, he passes to Abala at the last second. Tap away by Guerrero. Cartel all day to shoot. He fails. The pitch was intercepted by Cartel on the other side. Ramos bounce pass to Mirza. Mirza, no low post. Instead, he will take matters on the baseline. Pump fakes, the reverse, rejected, but there's contact upstairs by Pelare. Pangalawang foul ni Pelare. Again, mga ka-MBL, pwede kayo tumutok sa ating Facebook page sa KOTC Leagues at kayo din sa pusoP.com. Your game, your community. Tuesday Night Basketball muli sa Meralco Gym. Ako po yung lingkod, Ryan Paro, doing the commentary here at KOTC Sports. Mirza, one of the best free throw shooters in the league. He's averaging close to 86%. 33-31. 2-point edge na lang. Pelare was rejected by Ramos upstairs. So magandang close out yun ni Ramos. Ang nagdadala ng bola ay si Mirza. Mirza will fire from 3-point region. Maiksi. He gets the ball back from the top by Abala. Mirza drives to the hole. Swatted away by Benasa. But still, red shirts. Aranzaso with a hook. JJ. Just to let you know, JJ is ang kanyang tatay ay si former Pats head coach Lenzy Aranzaso. Magkamukha yun. Magkamukha siya ng ating kanyang airpods. De Vega, the Twin Towers of OP ay nandyan na sa sahig. De Vega back in the game. De Vega and Mirza, the Twin Tower speedy combination of OP. They propel them in 5 straight wins. But that time, it is a grab foul by Aranzaso. Hinawakan si Guerrero sa likod. Doon sa screen role play na gagawin ng PNP. Ang mangyayari dyan, from the free throw area, tatakbo si Guerrero pa kanan para makalibre. Kaso hinawakan ni Aranzaso. Tabla tayo sa 33. It is an inbound violation. Bawal yun. Bawal yun. Alam niyo po, ganito po yan. Explain ko lang sa ating mga viewers. Kapag mag-i-inbound ka, hawak ka lang mong bola, hindi mo pwede i-dribble. Bawal yun. Hindi ka rin pwede ka maglakad-lakad ng konti, pero hindi ka pwede mag-step sa line. So, you need to be very careful on how you inbound. Samantala, tabla tayo sa 33, our first deadlock. And Mirza says a explicit word. Narinig ko po. He missed the shot and it went overboard. He's so frustrated. Hey, nice ball. Or Pelare. Sometimes nangyayari yan eh. Pero alam mo si Mirza, matagal na siyang pro. If he face like that, he wants to break out with this power shot by Mirza na lumabas. Ooh, dalawang players ganging up on that ball. That's a backcourt violation. Nagkabanggaan si Cartel tsaka si Ramos. Hindi sila nagkaintindihan. It's a backcourt violation. So makikita natin na ang second game natin para itong prelude sa semis, no? Itong dalawang to, o prelude sa playoffs ito. Na talagang binibigay na nila dito. Giving the taste of their own medicine. Guerrero is unmolested on that layup. At tinawagan si Aranzaso ng warning on flopping. Bawal po yan sa FIBA. Whoop, fake by Ramos. Can't spin against Garcia. Muntik na maagaw ni Pelare. Cartel spins, turns, and misses. Rebound. Nakuha ng PNP. Shovel pass. Pelare is up ahead. What a second quarter by PNP. They started on defense, and now they are running on offense. We have a timeout by OP. Alright, nag-usap-usap po ng konti ang OP how to deal with the 6-point deficit, and they can't afford to turn the ball over too many times. And sometimes, even the best shooters like Misa gets gets the, things that might get you frustrated. But who knows, Mercer might ignite this fire from them. Aranzazo is open, 3-pointer. He need to make that shot, and it is. He is known for his outside shooter, just like his father, Lenzi Aranzazo. Parehong may kamay talaga sa labas. 39-36, it is a 3-point edge. And a good interception by De Vega. De Vega is running the floor. Ramos with a pick by De Vega. The lob pass. And Cartel finishes in style. So that is a 5-0 run by OP. Pipigilan niya ng PNP to stop that momentum. Timeout. It is now a 1-point edge for PNP Peacekeepers of what has been a prelude to the quarterfinal playoffs of Yung Makabansa Basketball League. So, regardless of a win or loss, OP will be the #1 team on this bracket. PNP will be solo second because of their 4 wins. So, this is a marquee matchup between the two top teams on that bracket. Guerrero from left wing may switch. Guerrero laban kay Garcia. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He will drive past 3 defenders. There's a pick by Mejasa. Garcia from the corner. Nails it! Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! There's an elbow. I saw it. There's an elbow thrown. It's an unsportsmanlike foul. Aranzazo matatawagan ng unspo. If it is criteria 2, he will take a 3-minute breather. Alright, it's criteria 1 for Aranzazo, not legitimate to play the ball, but because of the unspo, Aranzazo will take a 3-minute rest. We're under 2 minutes remaining. Benasa scores those 2 free throws, and the possession for the Peacekeepers of PNP. They're leading by 5, 43-38. Ito na yung inaabangan ko sa dalawang ito, yung maging physical na laban. Ito na yun. Benasa. Ooh, sapal ni Mirza. What a nice block. Almost a turnover there for PNP. Yankee Ling receives. Pinasa kay Pelare, and he forgot the shot clock. At tinawagan sila ng shot clock violation. 43-38. A chance now for OP to trim down this 5-point deficit. Enteng dalating back in harness. Enteng to Ramos is open. 3-point shot. Not there. Battle for the rebound. Mesa up fake against Yankee Ling. He will take 2 free throws. That's gonna be the third probably by Yankee Ling. O pangalawa pa lang. Only the second personal foul. So makikita natin na nag-a-assert na itong si Kasim Mirza to be the #1 scoring option and #1 rebounder of this team. Mercer scores the first of 2, trimmed down the lead to 4, 43-39. Exact time remaining is 1:26 before we end this first semester. Makes both free throws. Look at that stroke. Flawless. 43-40, 3-point edge. Yankee Ling brings down the leader for PNP. Yankee Ling will drive against Ramos. Can't shake off dahil De Vega is on top of him. Oh, Pelari na bitawan ng bola. Both teams in penalty. Chance for OP to tie the game with a 3, or if it's a go-ahead basket, they trim down the lead to 1. Ramos. to Enteng. Under a minute remaining. Enteng frontal assault to the basket. Didn't pay up. De Vega cleans it up. 1 point game for PNP. 43-42. There's a little press from the backcourt. Safely eaten away from 8-second line. Pilare bounce pass. Knocked away by Mirza. Butik nang mataliso doon si referee Michael Galotes dahil sa bilis ng sundot ni Mirza. Baseline inbound by Garcia. Looking for cutter. There's the cut. Yang Kiling. Yes! What a shot! What a shot by Yang Kiling against De Vega. 25 seconds first half. Spread that up. It's nice lob pass, guys. De Vega puts it up. 3-point play opportunity. Let's see if it is Yang Kiling or Behasa. It is Behasa's foul. Only the first personal. So the court awareness of these guys, Mirza and Dalaten, will be a big factor for OP's unblemished record. They're the only one of the two teams that have an unblemished record. The other one is DEN Warriors. Final 12 seconds before we call it a half. Guerrero looking at the game clock. It reads 8. Guerrero makes his move against Enteng. Guerrero with 4 seconds. There's a double team. Mirasa baseline drive. 1 second to go. The pass, Yang Kiling. Good! Is that counted? Is that counted? Let's check. Is that counted? That is the question. The referees, Michael Galotera, John Banaya Jr., and Bergie Suga is discussing if that shot will count. So, what will be the decision? Antayin natin yung official call ng ating referees. No basket. So, hindi umabot sa oras yung huling tira ni Yang Kiling. So, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating first half. We are back to square one. The halftime is tied at 45.
Technical foul on the head coach of PNP Peacekeepers for causing the Manila Fire Divisions.
Alright, yung technical po, kakastart pa lang natin sa third quarter at nagkaroon ng technical ang coach ng OP for unsportsmanlike behavior. So, laking bagay yun. So, PNP will get this 1-point lead before we start this third. And in just a short while, I'll give you these running halftime stats as we are now underway the second half of action. A steal there by OP. Let's check the lineup for OP. We have Cartel, De Vega, Mirza, Abala, who scored the basket, is Yankiling, and Dalate. Yankiling will be called for his third personal foul. Joining him for PNP, we have Richard Villanueva, Guerrero, Behasa, and Garcia. A much smaller lineup from the PNP Peacekeepers. 3-point play completed by Abala. And just to give you a few seconds here because I will load the stats for you. We will give you the halftime stats shortly, or the running third quarter stats. Richard Villanueva will fall away. Just swim out. We have this hook shot by Abala. Angie the rest, but there's Vega for the cleanup. Good cleanup job there. 46-50 is our tally. The lead is 4 points for OP. So a good second half for them. Here comes Garcia from the corner against Mersa. Shot clock at 8. Yankiling wants the ball. Yankiling for 3. Yankiling can't nail it. Almost in and out. Mirza rebounds. Kick out pass. The Latin. 3-pointer. It's out. We have a whistle by the refs. That's only the first personal on Kazim Mirza. 50-46 is the count. Richard Villanueva, 3-point shot on its way. He fails. Fast break by the Latin. Enteng the Latin with a good fast break finish for him. Inside, Guerrero shot. There is a foul before that. Alright, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this. Alright, back to live action as promised. Here's the current running stats while we're here in the third quarter. PNP shooting 52%, 19 of 36. As compared to OP Bagong Pilipinas, 19 of 39. Rebound story, di halos tigit lang. 20-19, PNP lamang sa rebound. But the glaring stat here is the points in the paint. 32 points in the paint for OP and only 28 for PNP. Now, let's take a look at the running score so far while in the third quarter, as we see a shot clock violation by Richard Villanueva. For PNP, we have Garcia with 15, Guerrero with 8, and 6 for Yankiling. Take note, Yankiling has 3 fouls already. Kaya nandiyan pa rin siya sa floor. For OP, we have Vega with 17, Carter with 10, and Alanzazo with 5. Take note, si JJ Alanzazo, kuya niya pala si Lenzi. Kamali ako doon. Kaya yun. Thank you, JJ, for correcting me. As Mirza fails from the 3-point attempt, but Vega cleans it up on that follow-up. Alright, so far the Vega has already scored 19 points. leading all scores. Enteng with a steal, and Enteng will get away this bucket. 4 points now for Enteng, together with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. All-around performance for Enteng Kabisote, or Chris Dalaten, in short. 46-56, 10-point edge for OP. A failure shot. Uy! Natapik ni Mirza, pero muntik nang tumama sa net yun. Mirza with a rebound. Cartel brings it up court. No foul. It is a late call, but it is a foul on Richard Villanueva. So keep in mind for OP, meron na silang isang unsportsmanlike foul at isang technical foul sa coach. So that will be a direct call. Love, Abala, double team Cartel, square up 3, no good. Rebound controlled by De Vega. The Latin fires on the left wing, in and out. Rebound controlled by Benasa. A Renpool ball game now. PNP on the second half, trailing by 10. We started the third quarter with a 45 standoff. Now, OP have scored 11 points. And to compound the woes for PNP, Garcia was called for traveling. 1 point only for PNP. No field goals for PNP this quarter. So, it says there have been no field goals for PNP for almost 4 minutes now. Mirza goes right. Almost a tap by Guerrero. The shot clock now is at 10 seconds for OP to shoot. Here's the inbound. Here's Mesa. Will fire a 3-point shot. That's way off the mark. Rebound Garcia. Garcia brings it at court. Here's Guerrero busting out. Foul. Give it up by Cartel. Alright, Guerrero will take 2 free throws. Guerrero. First free throw is good for Guerrero. It's now 47-56. Guerrero misses the second. He's averaging 21.5 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's the top scorer for PNP actually. Enteng open, wide open. He misses. Garcia plucks the rebound. Now to Abaya. Abaya against 4 defenders. Abaya ball strip away. And here comes Cartel. Up ahead. He scores. And Cartel now has a total of 12 points. Guerrero busting up. Cartel averaging 7.6 points per game. Here comes a 3 by Abaya. Francis Abaya has 5 points, averaging 4.6 points and 4.6 assists per game. The score is 58-50. It's an 8-point edge for OP. Here's Mirza, brings it up court on the left wing. There's a pick provided by Abala. Kick out pass Enteng. Enteng with 8 to shoot. Mirza top of the key. Inside pass Abala. Nice turnaround. And 1. Nice play by OP. Roque Abala now has 7. And he's averaging 8 points and 5.3 rebounds a game. Quality minutes. He's averaging close to 9 minutes per game. And he completes the three-point play. He now has a total of 8 points, matching his average. 61-50. Double-digit spread for OP. Here's Alejandro Yanquiling. Crossover by Yanquiling using his quick. Nice up fake. He almost made the basket. Rebound the Latin. The Latin to De Vega. De Vega on the left side. Take it strong. Hang time move. Nice one. Nice shot. He bobbled but still managed to come through. Great body control by De Vega. 63-50. 13-point edge. Bounce pass. Almost a turnover. Stripped away by De Vega. Once again, another fast break of OP. Oh, with a finish. 65-50. Jump shot by Garcia. No. Mirza rebounds. OP is in control of this quarter. Mirza wants to finish. He travels. Good defensive stance by Abaya. So you can see the score disparity this third quarter. Only 5 points for PNP and already 20 rather, for OP. Here's Garcia. Has gone sour in this quarter. No field goals yet for Garcia. Here's Yankiling. Couldn't shake off his defender. Instead, Abaya has it with 8 to shoot. Makes his move on his left. Ong is all over him. Guerrero with a spin. Guerrero with a sneaking move. And one. So, Rickson Guerrero asserting himself mighty and made on the offensive thrust. He now has a total of 9 points, rather. So if he scores this free throw, he will be in double figures now. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, make that 9 still. There's been problems with the free throw line lately. And his team PNP is trailing by 13 big points. And think for 3. He missed the last 3 3-point shots. Espinosa was swatted away from behind. Yankiling on the break. Yankiling was fouled by Enteng. That's the second foul on Enteng. Only the first foul on Enteng. So 2 free throws for Alejandro Yankiling. So, if within fast break, ang sabi ng OP, huwag niyong pagbibigyan ng instant 2 points ng PNP. And Yankiling earns it on the line. He now has a total of 7 points. He's averaging 8.8 points and 4.3 rebounds. 7 points for Alejandro Yankiling. Now has 8. He's the OG of a PNP team way back in 2013 when they participated in UNTB Cup. 3 team fouls for PNP. Penalty na po ang OP is Espinosa. Launches left wing 3. That's short. So OP missed the last 5 3-point shots. Guerrero, he almost had a dribbling violation. It is a dribbling violation. He palmed the ball too much. 2:49 to play. Unforced error by PNP because they want to have a run because they're trailing by in double digits, 11. Sarte is open. Southpaw shot. And OP missed the last 6 3-pointers. Guerrero. Fast break. Guerrero picks up speed. He's rammed by 2 defenders. It will be 2 shots for Guerrero. Alright, the foul is against San Luis. Aranzazo now checks back in, replacing Enteng Daladen. Alright, Guerrero now has a total of 12 points. 13. 65-56. But he needs help from other players. Garcia, after scoring 15, he's scored nothing in this quarter. Here's Aranzazo. Kick out pass. Trap. Puts up a tough shot. Almost made it. Behasa rebounds. Fast break. Guerrero on the trail is on. Guerrero bumps. On. Spins. Turns. Nice pass to Yankiling. Great body control by Guerrero. And we're going to have a timeout. We shall return. $65-58. Hope you join us. The Magkabansa Basketball League Season 3 Kapit Busy katid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation and San Miguel Global Power. Of course, huwag niyo po kalimutan ang mga sponsors ng ating MBL Season 3. First, Philec, Meralco Gen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines Corporation at Smart Communications. Mula po dito sa Pasig City, Meralco Gym, ako po muli si Ryan Pahalo. Sa nakikita natin sa dalawang kupon na ito, lalo na itong OP, they're using this game as a springboard on how they're gonna play in the quarterfinal playoffs. Dahil itong dalawang kupon na ito ay magpapahinga ng isang linggo. Especially for OP. I think PNP may laro pa yata sila sa Webes kung doon nagkakamali. Kasi yung na-cancel na game no April 26, itutuloy natin yan sa Webes natin gagawin. Estrada converts. The lead now is 6. Slowly but surely, PNP chopping down the lead from a high of 13 points. They cut it in half, more than half, to just 6. 7-0 run for PNP. With almost a minute remaining this quarter. Espinosa at low post. Merza. They missed the last 6 3-point shots. Nilapit. Tumira. Wala. Guerrero rebounds. They can cut it to 4. Yang Kiling against Merza. Woo! Mintis dito si Yang Kiling. Sayang na tira yun. Espinosa against Abaya. It's a blocking foul. Pangalawang foul ni Abaya, and both teams now in penalty situation. Espinosa titira na dalawang free throw. So far, he has 5 points. He's averaging 14 points per game and 6 rebounds. Espinosa makes the first. He now has 6. Still far from his average of 14. Little cushion for OP. He made his ball. The score is 68-60 OP. Exact time remaining is 53 seconds and counting. Yang Kiling will test Mirza. Baseline to Estrada. He shoved his defender, and that's a charging foul on Estrada. Unang foul pa lamang yan ni Estrada, so he can't afford to give up fouls at this point. Now, OP can increase the lead to another double digit, so they had the runs. But most of the runs coming from the red shirts. The Latin 3. Finally, they made one! After 6 failures from 3-point country, OP finally breaking loose from that area. 71-60, back to 11-point edge. Abaya swinging out to Yang Kiling. Yang Kiling will fire, will retaliate for a 3. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals for Yang Kiling. All-around performance. 71-63. 3 seconds remaining. Oh, steal by Yang Kiling. Can he have the buzzer beater right now? Yes! Yes! Again! This time is good! Yang Kiling, the buzzer beater, the OG of PNP. They're not gonna give up another point. They're just down by 5. 66-71. Fourth quarter of NBA continues after the break. A 3-pointer by Yang Kiling to end the third quarter. He's playing one of his best games this tournament. 16 points, 4 rebounds. We are now starting to pay up here, and let me bring you the quarter scores for both teams. PNP has scored 29 in the first, 16 in the second, and 21 in the third for a total of 66 points. OP has 21 first quarter, 24 points second quarter, 26 in the third for a total of 71. This is going to be a great encounter. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat mula dito sa Meralco Gym, Pasig City. This is just a prelude to the playoffs of these squads as Richard Villanueva fails a triple. Ako po muli ang inyong lingkod, Ryan Pajaro, doing the call for KOTC Sports. We have a held ball situation. Possession arrow will be for PNP Peacekeepers. Shot clock at 14 seconds. Let's see the final score for PNP. We have Garcia, Villanueva, Behasa, Guerrero, and Estrada. For OP, we have the Latin, Aranzazo, Merza, De Vega, and Espinosa. As we have a 3-point shot by Guerrero, hindi pumasok. So makikita natin na talagang naghahanda na sila para sa quarterfinals in 2 weeks time. So post play Espinosa. Espinosa off the glass. Nice move for the big guy. And Espinosa now has a total of 9 points. He's inching closer to the average of 14. 73 to 66 OP. Naagawan dito. And here's Aranzazo. He will challenge Estrada. Banging bodies there. There's a double team. Nilabas kay Ente. Cutting is De Vega. A quick move for the big guy. And De Vega now top scoring for OP with a total of 21 points, 9 rebounds. We have a troubling error for Garcia. Garcia had a sensational first half, but he had a sour second half. Still a big fat egg for Garcia after scoring 15 in the first half. 75-66. The lead is 9 points for OP. Office of the President. Kick out pass to Aranzazo. Here's Enteng. He's 1 of 7 from 3-point country. Aranzazo will try his luck from 3-point region. He fails. Rebound Estrada. Ball almost loose. Richard Villanueva picks the ball up. 3-on-2 situation. Looking left, looking right. Now jump shot from the free throw area. It's no good. Woo! May tulakan. No call. Merza brings it up court. He will challenge Richard. Kick out pass to the Latin. The Latin perfectly open for 3. It's no good. Oy! Muntik na pumasok. Muntik na magstay down. Nice dive for De Vega. Enteng to Merza. Nice interception there by Garcia. And here comes Estrada. Pushing the ball up court. Estrada ram over Aranzazo. So I think PNP is buying time for Alejandro Yanking to take a rest. I was about to say that. In about 3 minutes, he's now back in harness. Yang Kining is one of the big factors for this surge of PNP late. 3 players of them scoring double figures. Behasa with a Behasa move. He gets the basket plus a foul on Cartel. 3-point play opportunity. Leo Benassa averaging 10.6 points, 8.2 rebounds. He already got 7 points. Referee Michael Galotera signaled a double lane violation. 2 players on opposing teams entering their shaded area too soon. It will be solved to a hairball and the possession arrow will go to OP Bagong Pilipinas. 75-68. Remember, on Thursday, we will have our one final elimination game. Let me give to you the exact games on Thursday. That will be the end of elimination round. On Thursday, I'll update you our official team standings, just to let you know where are the teams on the corresponding brackets. We have started this last April 7th, Saturday, as Behasa scores inside. Now, the last game on Thursday will be the one who was cancelled last April 26th. That will be, or 25 rather, will be, the first game will be the PLDT Digitals versus the Meralco Linemen. And then second game will be DEN Warriors versus DILG. So pareho palang last game to. Itong dalawang kupunan na ito. That means, ito posisyon na to sa bracket kung sino yung magna-number 1. Kasi, ito mangyayari. Kapag nanalo ang PNP laban sa OP, so, PNP will get the 5-1 record. Yun din ang magiging record ng OP, so that will be winner over the other rule. So, PNP will get the number 1 spot. But, kung mananalo po ang OP, they'll have an unblemished record after the elimination of 6-0. So, this is the jockeying for position of top teams. And that's why this game is super intense. We'll see a lot of fouls. We'll see a lot of some complaints from the coaching staff or something. We see some flops. That means this game is really worth to watch. Guerrero makes the first of 2 free throws. Now, we're seeing a lot of plays for PNP scoring, but it will be Young Killing's magic that will propel PNP to a more difficult proportions. Now, we have an injured player here for OP. I think Cartel nursing his left foot of a collision earlier. Espinosa 3. Good! Espinosa rings the bell. He's in double figures with 12. 78-72. 6-point lead. Kick out pass. That's a lead by OP Garcia. Finally! He's been silent in the second half. That's his first field goal in the second half. He now has 17. Nagising si Garcia, mga kaibigan. 78-74, 4-point lead. Enteng Dalaten will challenge Young Killing. They know each other moves too well. Ong from the right wing. Shot clock at 8. Here comes Espinosa. Can't shake off its defender. Shot clock at 4. Mirza drives. Mirza 3 on the shot clock. Against 3 defenders. Puts it up a tough angle. No sock that time. Abala cleans it up. Alam niyo mga kaibigan, tumatayo na ako dito dahil nakikita ko yung tenacity at excitement sa laban na ito. 80-74, 6-point lead for OP. Here's Guerrero. Dribble down court on the right. Young Killing, nice up fake. He drives from the baseline. Nice smart play for Young Killing. What a smart player. He outsmarted everybody. 18 puntos na si Young Killing. 80-76. Boy, this ball game is for the books. Another close encounter in this Tuesday night basketball. Enteng with a pick. Ong squared for the 3. It's good! 8 puntos na si Ong. Guerrero brings it up court. 83-76. Balik sa 7 ang abante na OP. 4 minutes and 44 to go in the quarter. Baseline drive na naman! That's the second time around that PNP escaping from the baseline. The defense of OP needs to adjust. 5-point lead, 83-78. Enteng Dalaten is a little bit frustrated. They need to work defensively on this stance. Pick provided by Abala. He dribbles to his left. Drives, backs Biasa. Kick out pass. Mesa open 3. Oh yes! Oh yes! The outside shooting of OP is now hitting the target. Timeout! Folks, I just gonna say this. Just like the broadcast of Sacramento Kings before, si Grant Napier, I will say this tonight. If you don't like this, you don't like Makabansa Basketball League. Entertaining Tuesday night basketball. 86-78. Richard Villanueva, top of the key. Time remaining is 4 minutes. Behasa asserts himself inside. He draws a foul from the beggar. All right, 2 shots now for Behasa. One more free throw for Behasa. He got that one. It is 680 under 4 minutes to play in this final quarter. Mercer, right wing. Distributing out to DeBega. DeBega drives. One-handed shot, no good. Beat it bit. And here comes the PNP fast break. Villanueva was clobbered by Ong, and Ong cannot believe it. But the referee scores stands. It is a foul. All right, let me greet some of their friends from the Masterclass PH, of course, volleyball announcer Greg Espel, of course, football announcer Dave Umol, and also my colleague, commentator and announcer Kevin Estrada. Kumusta kayo? Hope to see you soon. 86-81, penalty situation already in effect for OP. No fouls yet for PNP. So this will be the battle of attrition. Playoff basketball, now we're seeing in both teams. They are very intense. Enteng Dalate on the left wing. Enteng Dalate against Guerrero. Shot clock now winding down at 10 seconds. Baseline, there's a double team. Bounce pass to DeBega. Banging bodies. Kick out pass. Here's Mesa. Corner. He drives. He will challenge Behasa, and Mesa succeeds. 88-82, 6-point advantage for OP. Time remaining is 3 minutes and counting. Here's Guerrero. Will drive. There is Behasa. Behasa puts it up. Oh, it's out. Niluwa. 88-82. Mersa brings it up good. Oops. Binangga ni Guerrero si Mersa. Alright, there's a warning on Guerrero for resetment, probably. Alright. Oh, technical foul! And Abayas complaining to referee Michael Galotera. It's an automatic technical foul, so he needs to be careful. He needs to check his emotions. That's why we have here technical head Harry Santos. The top tier referee is here, Michael Galotera. And Garcia is pleading the case. He's the playing coach now for the team. Basketball with a capital R. Look at this. Michael Galter has some words also for Garcia. He's not going to back down without this, because he's a veteran referee for 30 years and he wants to make this a controllable game. However, PNP has some resentments from officiating. Alright, before we settle this very intense, we should pause for just a short break. Alright, back in harness after the cooler heads prevail. Mesa misses the technical free throw. Boy, is this a playoff action or what? This is just a prelude, but both teams taking this very seriously. At stake here is the number one seed in this bracket. So far, PNP has a 4-win, 1-loss record. OP has a 5-win, 0-loss record. One of them will be on the top of the heap. 88-82. Espinosa short. Rebound the Latin. Fresh serving for OP. Fresh 14. Shot clock at 8. Enteng makes his move. Espinosa top of the key. He will. Oh, nice steal by Guerrero. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul on Espinosa. And Espinosa is just a foul away from fouling out. He has 4 fouls, so needs to be careful. (88-82). Harry Santos now is taking closely to ensure that the officiating will not going to be compromised, as well as the fair play here will be adhered. Here comes Richard Villanueva. This is just a 6-point game, 2 possessions. Guerrero on the left wing, looking for Garcia. Here's Richard. Shot clock at 12. Richard fires, 3-pointer, in and out. Rebound, Behasa. He runs out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds after he plucked that rebound. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the last 2 minutes. The Twilight Zone is about to unravel. This last 2 minutes brought to you by Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. Crossover by Enteng na Latin. Oh, he misses. Mesa inside, scores! Oh, sorry, it's Tevega. It's Tevega, not Mesa. It's Tevega who scored a basket. PNP Peacekeepers were shell-shocked. We'll be right back. The Vega now, should OP wins, will be our player of the game. He has a total of 25 points. 26. One more timeout remaining for PNP, 91-82. OP has 2 more. Here's Guerrero. 3-point, he will pass it to Behasa, will drive inside the paint, and he misses. Good rebound by De Vega. They are protecting a 9-point lead. The PNP has been pressing. The Latte receives. The Latte sees daylight. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists for Enteng the Latin. Also a productive night. Garcia. Here's Yankiling. Yankiling puts it up. He lost his touch. And it's a no foul. It's a steal. Villanueva. Oh! Turnover. (93-82). OP is severely challenged, and what a time for them to respond. In the final 2 minutes, we're in OP just up by 6, and suddenly their end game heroics propelled them to what has been a playoff battle. It has been close. Good comeback by PNP, but it shovel pass. Meza. Final nail of the coffin. Final nail of the coffin. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists for Kasim Mesa. But I will choose the best player working for De Vega. That's been superb all night long. Young Killing for a consolation twin. No, he will try his luck from the baseline. Drives, hand up, Guerrero. Guerrero triple team. 8 of the shot clock. It's a foul on the bala. So, in the third quarter, I already announced the games on Thursday. Actually, these games are the ones who were cancelled last April, the last week of April of Friday. Guerrero will shoot 2 more. They're trailing by 13 points. That's almost 5 possessions. Now we have a 4 possession game. With only 37 seconds. That's PNP just run out of rabbits. And OP, good second half. The third quarter would be the telling factor. Remember, after the first half, this is deadlock at 45. But the third quarter surge of OP, just enough cushion for them to win this ball game, and they will remain undefeated. Joining them is the EN Warriors, the only 2 undefeated teams in the tournament. AMP Cavaliers, who won earlier, will finish the elimination with 5-1 record. They lost against DENR actually. Here's Talatin. Enteng. Abala. I think this game is over. Just formality. Mercer for 3. He didn't get it. Final 12 seconds before we have OP. Its unblemished record still on its heels. The final score is 95-84, and I want to clap this game because it is an intense game and they play their best. Best player of the ball game for this win of OP is none other than De Vega with a total of 25 points. That should do it for broadcast for today. Our final elimination game will be on Thursday, May the 22nd, starting at 7 p.m. So I already announced those games. Hopefully you should join us and check us here at the KOTC League's Facebook page. In behalf of all the men and women hardworking behind the camera, this is Juan Paulo saying sports is life. Always use this for the glory of God. This has been the presentation of Makabansa Basketball League and a production of Kings of the Court from Pasig City, the venue of Smeralco Fitness Center Gymnasium. Thank you, good night, and to God be the glory.